I cast a spell on you, and now you're mine. Let the wind speak.
So if we're going to do a short Q&A, those of you that might have questions, it'll be one at a time. It relates to the campaign itself. So anything else, obviously, they won't be answered here and now.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So, with you being mayor, how do you feel about the drugs? How the drugs on the streets and stuff?
Well, as long as we keep things like that in the specific areas of which we consider gang territory within the city, I don't see a problem with it. Considering, as I said, I do support gang culture as well. So, of course, that is something that we will work very hard on and diligently to help make y'all's environment fun as well within the city.
Okay.
It's fun, but is it safe?
I think he was asking a question.
Oh, was that a question?
Shit, you want it to be one. Oh, my language, my bad. My language, my bad.
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, it's fun and it may not be safe, but that's for those that want to participate in that. There's some people that don't, and that's why we will be providing a specific area for gang territory and things like that. Make it safer for our city folks.
So when you say this specific area, that's your way of pushing the gangs to the side?
Not in any way, shape, or form. I mean, let me just speak from perspective. I mean, just recently, I had a complaint where someone stated that they just drove to their home. They were followed by a gang member, and they were robbed at gunpoint at their home. Why do we want that in our city? Where we worked extremely hard to get away from that, and in no way, shape, or form am I trying to push gangs out. Not at all. Matter of fact, that's something else I plan on bringing in. A lot more community involvement. At the end of the day, it's all of us that make the city what it is. Maybe we can get to know each other from a different standpoint. I'm talking law enforcement. I'm talking civilians. I'm talking gang members. Let us all be a community. Let us all meet as one and have a good time. I plan on bringing in a lot of community events when you make me mayor. But no, in no way, shape, or form do I want to push gangs to the side.
Some gang members, straight up, they broke. So they gotta rob people and do this and do that.
That is understood.
Some food on their plate.
That is understood. But along with Carrington campaign, we plan on bringing in more jobs. A different way of living for some of these people that would like to choose their path.
So what you're saying is you bringing in jobs that allow gang members to work there?
At the end of the day, it's all in who employs them. That's not my decision to make.
All right, I got a question, Mr. Blake.
Put those hooligans on house arrest.
All right, Mr. Blake, has your campaign have been changed at all with the announcement of Mike Lowry's ticket for mayor as well? What are your thoughts on that?
Repeat that again. My apologies.
For a long time, you've been running unopposed, or yeah, for a long time now. But now with Mike Lowry entering the race, has your campaign changed at all? Or are you still,
still set where you want? This as a cakewalk.
In no way, shape, or form do I see anything as a cakewalk. Obviously, competition builds, a lot more strength in a campaign, more to work for. And I love the fact that someone is running against me now. There were lots of, comments of multiple people running, but nobody officially put their stance in running for mayor. Now that Mike Lowry is, of which he is a great citizen. I mean, he's helped a lot of people in the city. I actually speak with him many times, and we've agreed that, at the end of the day, this is just it's a campaign. We're still friends. I respect him tremendously. I sold him a house just recently. In no way, shape, or form am I worried about, losing the campaign or any of that. At the end of the day, I know what a Carrington campaign represents, And I feel, that a lot of people will trust that I know the right steps to take in the city. I mean, first off, my background, I've been here for a tremendous amount of time. I've seen this city at its downs. I've seen this city at its ups. But guess what? There's more ups than downs.
Question. Mike Lowry has said he wanted to debate you this Sunday. You just have not responded to that. Is there any reason for that?
Yes, I will speak to my team, and we will be putting out a response to that very soon.
Appreciate it.
I mean, first order
Hell
of
no,
business.
fuck the Migos.
None of that, man.
Whoa, whoa.
Shit.
Okay.
Ladies and
all right.
gentlemen, can we please keep the comments and
Shit.
outbursts to a minimum while he's speaking on our
Damn,
position?
motherfucker, you pushing me away.
Hey, man, y'all pop down now.
All right.
Chill.
All right.
Yeah, this is a professional building. Let's
Shit.
calm down over here.
All right. The first order of business is going to be focusing on setting up the new people in the city and making sure that we do provide housing, and that's something that I will work with you on. And then from there, we're going to work on the gangs and bettering their lifestyle and their environment, more things for them to do, so they could focus on other things rather than coming to the city and robbing from our civilians and things like that. They can focus on other aspects of which we can bring in and something different for them to do. Today, I'm not the one that makes the final decision. That is the governor. But I've spoken with the governor on many aspects and ways that we can make a difference for the gangs. And there's a lot of things coming in soon. And I think that's, I can't speak on it very heavily, but you guys will love it. The gangs will enjoy it quite a bit.
Cops.
Emergency services, as I said, I do have, respect for them and their jobs and what they do. Any corruption will be investigated fully and dealt with. That will be something we do not tolerate. So, that's something that will be taken care of when we have judges, attorneys, and things like that. Ma'am?
Okay, Mr. Blake. So, being mayor, that also comes with a lot of responsibility. What qualities do you think that you have, that put you in a position to be mayor over this Los Santos project, like whatever y'all want to call it? But what qualities do you think that you have that your opponent, Mike Larry, might not have?
Well,
That puts you in a better position for mayor.
Well, at the end of the day, I don't speak like that as far as what I have that's better than him. I more see it
I
as
mean, like, as far as you, the person that you are.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I love to help. I want to make a difference in the city. That's something that I've wanted to do since day one, and I've tried to do that with Carrington Atlantic as much as I could. And there's been many, options where I've tried to start a housing project for the new people in the city, but it was not approved by the government. The governor, sorry. And now that we do have something, it's a start. It's something different. We're going to bring in courts. We're going to bring in judges. It's going to be different for everybody. Everybody will have a chance to let their voice be heard over these cases and not just told, hey, you don't have a judge, there's no judges, so you don't have the right to an attorney. And, that's what it's been lately. So that's something that we'll be bringing in. And I have a very good judgment on picking, people for leadership. I will definitely pick a judge that won't favor anybody. He will just favor the law. That's it. He or she.
Like for man.
Like,
All right, I got a question right here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'm gonna put my thing on shot if I'm too loud for some people. So I just wanted to know what's some programs that we're gonna have in play for us to better and more strengthen our police department.
At the end of the day, I spoke with Sam, the current police chief, on ideas to improve, for instance, driving. There's going to be a driver training that I would love to help with and provide for the department. Also, we're going to work on, actions to take during certain situations, how certain situations should be treated, when and when not to use lethal force, because that's something that has been a big complaint within the city. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, PD will be held a lot more accountable for any and everything within the city, you know, and that's something that people will learn to appreciate at that point.
I already have another one for you.
Yes, sir.
Is there a possibility of us having more community-oriented events in the future?
Yes, you actually missed that. That's something that I had said. I want to involve the people, us as a people, together in lots of community involvements. And I know you run that organization, of which that would be a great part to extend. You know, we could talk to PD about closing off a certain street and let's get a street race going for people. You know, something different. But yeah, they're definitely in the works. I would love to have many more community involvements that bring everybody, so we all get to talk and, you know, meet with each other and see different sides of each other. Not only that, there's going to be city hall meetings on a, you know, weekly or bi-weekly basis where people can speak, say if they're happy or, you know, not with certain things. Yes,
Right
sir.
next to that cocaine.
When are we getting drugs back in the city?
That's actually something I'd mentioned. Speaking with the governor, that's something that is coming back, and there will be a lot more options for those of you that would like to go that route within the city.
I put a spell on you.